Hello, Tronic here, back here with another Identity 5 video, and this time on some cord casual gameplay matches. So the lineup of survivors is Barmaid, Coordinator, Cowboy, and Postman. Meanwhile, the Hunter is Feaster. So yeah, that's my build for cord. A little fun fact, this is actually in the middle of a collaboration crossover event right now with Identity 5 and Danganronpa. So yeah. As you can see, Cowboy is kiting Feaster. Does get hit here, that's okay. Somehow manages to lose him, but it's okay. Doesn't get down anyways. So as you can see, I'm rocking right now the cord skin from the crossover event, and the specific character in that role for the crossover event is Kyoko Kirigiri. And as far as like all the pulls I've gotten from the crossover skins, I have Kyoko Kirigiri and Junko Enoshima. Still missing Makoto Naegi and Monokuma. I don't know how that tentacle doesn't hit, but it's all good. He does manage to hit me here, and he does manage to build up his presence to the first trait. Now, as a cord player, or well, not so much cord player, but whenever I do play cord, one of my main focuses is to conserve and save the flare gun as much as I can. I don't want to use flare gun early game because it's more crucial to have flare gun around mid to end game. Obviously, you could use it as well for saves, especially for real, like hard hunters to save off, like Bon, Feaster, Hellember to an extent, Axeboy to an extent, you know, so on and so forth. Cowboy does manage to get down, and right now Barmaid, or well, really, Junko Enoshima is healing me right now. Sadly, I won't be able to make it before half, but it's okay. I'll still manage to do the save for the most part. As a rescue character, or role as well, every rescuer should try their best to save before half, especially in rank. But yeah, since this is just a casual match, and wasn't really expecting much, I figured, oh, you know, Barmaid could just heal me and then I could save Cowboy and hopefully take a hit for him. Sadly though, that doesn't really work out. He does manage to get a tentacle hit on me, and in the midst of all that chaos, Cowboy does get hit. So I apologize to the Cowboy. Tried my best, but clearly didn't work out. Now, I was gonna stick around and hopefully try to get a flare gun hit on Feaster, but there was a crucial thing that I forgot, and that was that there was a chair in front of him, so I really couldn't do much. So instead, I just changed my focus to coding, and yeah. So now we're down to one cipher left. Barmaid is gonna kite a little bit, and Postman is making his way to me so we can decode the final cipher. Now, when it comes to the last cipher, it really depends what you want to do here, and if you're in this situation. So you can either heal up the person who's injured and then decode the cipher machine together until it's primed, or you can just decode and have the cipher machine primed, and then if you have time, heal the person. Yeah. Barmaid does a good kite here. She does manage to get a hit though, but it doesn't really matter because she does have her bottles, and she will heal herself up nicely. So now the cipher machine is primed. He does manage to teleport on us though, and he does get me down. I don't know how, but he does. Then Postman really tried to pop the cipher before he picked me up, but it was kind of inevitable. And he does apologize, which, I mean, I don't really get the in-game sorries, you know. It's just, it is what it is when it happens sometimes, but that's okay. Now, Barmaid does get hit here, but she manages to open the door before she goes down. That's actually kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Feaster also does get hit by the train. So, yeah. Postman saves me before half, and I just run. Now, I'm not really used to the new layout of Eversleeping Town yet, so I thought there was a gate here, but they changed it to where it's like the gates are on the sides of the map instead of like on top and bottom. Which is a bit weird, but I mean, you know, it's whatever. So I do make my way to gate, but then I realize Feaster's near. I was like, oh, I should probably go save Barmaid while I still have some time left. And I do just that. So I managed to save her before half two, so that's nice on my end too. So now Feaster decides to go for me and not Barmaid, and I wanted that to happen because if you guys can see, I still have a flare gun left, and this is what I was talking about, where it's crucial to know when to shoot and when not to shoot. And I figured this would be a good time as any to shoot, and so I did. I figured by this time Postman and Barmaid would be out the gate already, and they were, and they left. The train was coming too. That would have been funny if I actually got hit by the train, but no. I do manage to wait it out. And I do manage to get a win for us. So, you know, it's pretty nice. Alright, and now on to the next gameplay. So now the lineup for survivors is Coordinator, Magician, Priestess, and Prospector. And the hunter is Geisha. Moonlit is always a fun map for me, and I think I'm in the minority in that. I don't know why, but for me, as far as like Hunters and Survivor goes, this is one of the more fun maps in my opinion. We actually get to do a lot of kiting here. It is a little bit big, but it is a lot of fun too, to like kite and hunt. Geisha does manage to get ahead here against the Magician. And kind of unfortunate, but he does try his best to kite. At this point I'm decoding and I'm halfway there. Prospector and Priestess are also decoding. And hopefully by the time Magician gets down we should have 3 to 2 cipher machines remaining. Geisha tried to dash there, but Magician didn't allow it. And he uses his illusion, but he does manage to get Terror Shock, sadly. It's all okay though. By the time she gets him on balloon, I finish with my cipher, and the others should be done too at this point. So yeah. So at this point I go for save, and going off of what I said before, I do want to save Magician before half. So I kind of juke around a bit, try to confuse Geisha to hit him, but she does manage to hit me. And at this point we just get out of there. I don't know what happened there. I clearly went over the bar, but I didn't manage to like get him out of chair. I don't know, that's a little bit weird, but it's alright. Geisha manages to lose Magician actually. I don't know how that happened, but I am not complaining. and I go over there to try to heal up Magician. Meanwhile, Priestess is making sure the Geisha is kept busy. Just get hit here, sadly, and she does manage to go down. Gets a nice little cheeky stun in there, though. At this point, I'm just healing the Magician, and then afterwards, Magician will help me, so I can go for the save for Priestess. And Prospector's just coding. I really do love this crossover skin of Kyoko Kirigiri. She looks very nice, and one of the best girls of Danganronpa 1. So yeah. Geisha here is trying to do the trick where Geisha can fall down and get no attack recovery and then hit you twice. I do know that trick already though, so it didn't really work on me, but yeah, I still managed to save before half. And Priestess goes again on chair. So at this point I just waited out. And I decide to use flare gun here. Now, I could have actually gotten the save without using the flare gun, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So, yeah. I do take the hit for Priestess, and yeah. The cipher machines pop, and I just try my best to get out of there. I don't want to get downed. She does try her best to get me down, but at this point she just teleports to a gate, and she goes for the nearest survivor trying to open that gate, which sadly was Magician. Magician just tries his best to get away from her, but she does manage to get him down. And it's right around here. He tries to go for a stun, but he did a bit delayed and got down as a result. Meanwhile, Priestess and myself are going to the other exit gate, and we managed to make it out free. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and see you guys in the next video. See you later.